So,
Recording in progress.
hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode of Soulful Ascension Podcast. My name is Linda Joy Benn, and for those who don't know me, I am honored to have you here. I've been in the healing, health, and wellness industry for 35 years, and all the tools that I have learned over the years from my teachers. This is what I share in all my teachings, workshops, programs, courses online, as well as my one-to-one coaching. So, welcome. We are in the last week of November, and the energy it just keeps building. Remember, this is a transformation year. It's all about change, and this last week of November is the last week of Mercury retrograde. And so let's talk about that. That's what I'll be covering. Plus, we have Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, it's more of an American holiday, but in Australia, we don't celebrate it. But for those who do celebrate it, it's a time of coming together. Though my view is every day should be Thanksgiving of gratitude, feeling grateful every single day, not just one day out of the year. But in America, I know it's a huge holiday where friends, family, loved ones all come together and celebrate life, celebrate the beautiful love between you all. And what this energy is bringing up is those shadows. So these deep wounds, that's what we're going to dive into this week, because this is your opportunity to clean out. It's all about endings, completion, closing out the old, ending of the old systems, the old programs, the old structures. It's all crumbling. So, and all the shadows are all coming to the surface. You know, we're seeing this globally, the truth and all the revelations and the transparency. We're seeing everywhere in all the old broken systems, i.e. government, and we're seeing all the truth coming to the surface. The media can no longer lie because people are so tuned in to what feels true and what feels off that it's like you can't pull the wool over people's eyes anymore. So this is where everything online, use discernment of what it feels true for you. And I know a lot of it is very controversial, though just this is where it's like maybe unplug from all the chaos and the drama out there and go within, especially this week where all the deepest wounds are coming to the surface, being revealed in order to transmute it into light. Remember who you are as a soul, and remember that you came here to, sorry, I'll just put my microphone on. Um, Remember, you came here to experience and go through everything that you've experienced so far. So acknowledge how much you've grown over the years and acknowledge, oh, let's just click on the Facebook again. Sorry, I was trying to go live on Facebook at the live stream at the same time. We'll just see if that works. Anyway, so the old systems are collapsing, and this is a good thing because next year is a 1 year. It's all new beginnings. We can't take the old and the past broken systems and old paradigms with us. And this includes our old stories, those old trauma wounds, the old patterns, programs, beliefs, everything that you're carrying in your body, and the density and the heaviness, and this is what's keeping you blocked or stuck. So one of the questions to truly ask yourself is, where in your life do you feel stuck or out of balance, out of harmony with your true self. That's what's coming up to be healed. And because this week is Thanksgiving week, and a lot of families, millions of families are, especially in America, are all getting together, and it may bring up those shadows. You may be triggered. And so how can you remain present, in harmony, and just breathe through those triggers and actually take responsibility? It's like, whoa, this is coming up. Instead of ignoring it or trying to numb it out with alcohol or food, or pushing it down, we can no longer push it down. I've talked about the ball in the swimming pool. It takes a huge amount of energy to keep pushing down that ball. And because it's like, that just is not a good use of your energy. You could put that energy into something more creative and more positive. So it's like, allow the energy to rise up in you so that you can transmute it into light. It's like you can no longer ignore this. You can't avoid it. You can't spiritual bypass it. You can't read a book or just go, oh yeah, I've got that. It's like, that's the ego, remember? It's the elephant in the room. So just imagine you have an elephant in your living room. And it's like you've been ducking, it's a huge obstacle, and it's there, but it is pooping and urinating and every single day, and it's just the smell is getting stronger and stronger. I know this is quite a intense visual, but when you actually feel, because it's like the smell is so bad that you have to do something about it. That's how intense the energy is right now. It's so intense. It's so toxic. It's like forcing you to truly look at what's working, what's not working, what's out of alignment, where do I feel contracted in my body, where do I feel pain or tension in my body, where do I feel blocked energy and feeling off and feeling out of alignment. And from doing body work for over 25 years, this is the work that I would do on clients. It's like, as soon as I put my hands on them, I can feel the energy where it's blocked in the body, and then we just shift it, transfer it, and move it out of the body, move it into light. And you can do this yourself. It's like by identifying where the energy is blocked in the body, and if you've got pain in your body or if something hurts, that's where the energy is blocked. And so when you really focus your attention on that area, and you don't need to be trained in Reiki to do this, it's all with your intention. Again, I'm a Reiki master, but you can actually do this yourself, and you just focus all your attention. Remember, you are all light, and you can heal your own body. And so putting your hands on that area and truly channeling all your love and light and healing energy direct from source flowing in, and just see how the energy dissolves. And the more you can just keep coming back to your breath and breathing, find your own rhythm of the breath. It's free. These are all the tools that I teach in my programs and courses. It's like you have so much around you, and you have everything inside of you that is free. We're breathing every day, but it's just using these daily tools so that you can remain in harmony and balance and lift up your energy, vibration, and frequency. Be in harmony with the external world and everyone else around you, and learn the tools, especially if you feel triggered. It's like, oh, fantastic. It's an opportunity for me to go another layer higher, another, higher consciousness. And I'm just shifting the energy. And it's like, oh, thank you for this gift. And so this is where the family dynamics can really bring so much wisdom, so much healing, and so much evolution of a transformation as well as transmutation of the energy. And when you heal something within yourself, the ripple effect automatically heals your whole family as well as the whole lineage and ancestors on both sides. So this is a week of really going within, sitting in stillness. And actually I recommend this every single day, to be in stillness, but listen to your body, to feel the emotions, feel what's coming up in your body, feel what's truly happening. The body is the barometer of the soul. And when you listen to your body and your body's wisdom, the body will direct you. And then you will hear the ancient wisdom and the messages and the ahas and the insights and the downloads and all the messages coming direct from source, because you're truly in your body, and we are the conduit between heaven and earth. So the more you feel and not and be aware of the thinking and the chitter chatter in your mind, but just come back to the breath and truly just feel what you're feeling in your body, that's when the bliss and the joy and the love will just be amplified. And truly feel that, and then journal on that, and journal on the feeling of bliss and joy, because that's your true nature. So when you're out in nature and just admiring the flowers and listening to the birds and listening to all the animals around you, all the noises, the rustle of the leaves of the trees, and feeling the energy of the trees around you. This is so healing. This is why I keep recommending to connect with nature and be in silence and just listen, because that's where the wisdom will flow through you. You will naturally feel healed, and just, or if you are near a beach or the ocean, swim in the ocean. For me, I love being underwater because that's just silent, and listening to the sounds of the ocean. And so that is so cleansing and healing. So this week is about really letting go. It's about purging, detoxing, cleansing, closing out. We are ending soul contracts. This is the ending of all those old soul contracts, of relationships, of people that are no longer part of our journey, and also closing out a lot of old structures and systems and things in your life that are no longer working, and looking at those processes and looking at where do I need to redefine and change some of these things that are no longer working in my life. So this is a huge cleaning out, as well as physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and also more on the meditation, just seeing where are you out of alignment with source energy? Where are you still holding on to those old beliefs and stories where you're blocking source from coming through? Because the words that you speak, the everything that you think about and speak about has an energy vibration, and you're putting that out to the universe, and the universe will go, okay, I'll give you more of whatever you believe, whatever you're saying. So if you say things are really challenging, difficult, it's hard, it's like this isn't working, the universe will go, okay, I'll give you more of that. So it's when you speak consciously about what you truly choose to bring into this reality. Because remember, you are the creator of your reality. Everything in your life so far, you have created. So well done. Congratulations on everything that you have created. Remember the cause and effect. So take responsibility for everything that you've created. And if there's something that you have created and you don't like, you get to change it. And that's the power that you have. And so this is the deep inner work that we're all going through at this time. And you like I said, you can't spiritual bypass, you can't avoid, you can't blame others or make up excuses. You have to take responsibility and for everything that you've created, and you get to change it into something that you want instead if you don't like things. So this is a week of truly going within, but also connecting with nature and having this time of really listening to your soul and feeling the energy vibration on a daily basis of what's flowing through you. Remember, and I know that we have a lot of water around us. I mean, wherever you are in the world, there's a lot of water, whether it's raining, whether there's thunderstorms, cyclones, hurricanes, tornadoes. The earth is also going through her big detox and cleansing and purging, but the water is a way of cleansing and washing away. So where there's flooding, it's like that just washes away the old. And so then the fires are also on the horizon, because the fires just go through and burn away the old as well. So that's what Mother Nature is naturally doing. And we are all in these cycles and rhythms with the whole galaxy, the whole earth, and with all the water. We are 70 to 80% of water. So it's like when it rains, it's like we drink the water, we then urinate, and it's one big cycle. This is how we're all connected with the stars, with the planet, with all the seasons, with everything around us in the galaxy, as well as connected to each other energetically and consciously. And so this is where, when you grasp that big picture and just feel that in your body and truly feel and be honest with yourself and just clear out all the emotional purging, the toxicity, these old stories, because it's like, and see the bigger picture, see the higher consciousness for our evolution of humanity. And that's what we're moving into for 2026 and the new earth that we're creating. It's like, let go of all the pettiness, let go of all the attachments, let go of those old stories and rewrite a new chapter for your life. And anywhere that you're not happy about something that you've created in your life, you get to recreate something and make amends with relationships and just apologize. It's not about blaming anyone. It's not about, see, anyone that you are projecting onto or sending hatred to, that's going to come back and just affect you tenfold. And so this is where, when you come from a place of love and compassion, even when things hurt and go, oh, okay, that hurt, but which part of me is hurt? Talk to your inner child. Okay, what's this an example of? And why is my inner child hurt right now? Why am I triggered right now? What actually came up for me? And see the blessing, see the silver lining, see the positive learning, because everything that happens in our life has a positive learning. So when you can shift your perspective and outlook on every situation and circumstance in your life and see the learning and the gift in that, that's what will shift you out of these old paradigms and help you to be more free and liberated and live in bliss and joy. And so coming together with family is a wonderful opportunity, because you have soul contracts with all these people. And so if there are triggers within the family of any description, just really take some time to go within and look at, where am I holding that emotion in my body that's causing heaviness, that's causing emotional pain, that's causing grief and sadness. And so when you tap into that, that's what will set you free. So an example, I'll just give you an example. So my mother has been in Brisbane for the last week and she's staying with my older sister. I invited her over to have a cup of tea so we could have some one-to-one time. Now, intuitively, I already knew she would decline because she doesn't really like me, but that's okay. Keep sending the olive leaf out. And she did decline, and it was like, oh, okay, thank you for letting me know, because she's not capable of being the mother that I expected. But see, the silver lining of that and the learning for me is that she brought me into this world. That was the end of our soul contract. And there was no, I had the expectation, we should breastfeed me and nurture me and nourish me and love me and be kind and be loving and nurturing, because that's what most mothers are. That was my ego's expectation. But because she's not playing that role in my life, this is why I created my BENN Method of balance, energy, nurture, and nourish, to teach all the other people, the millions of people in the world, to nurture and nourish you as a soul. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. We all have soul contracts. And so just seeing the blessing in that, it's like, oh, bless you. Thank you for this learning. Because if I hadn't have gone through that experience, I wouldn't be doing this work of helping millions of people around the world. So these are the family dynamics that we are healing right now and transmuting, and these are deep-seated wounds, and this is where the only way to transmute that into light is to truly feel it in your body and transmute it for this deep transformation that we're all going through. Remember, we're in a 9-year, it's all about transformation and change, and we're closing out the old. We're ending, it's closure, completion, all the old. It's like it's all ending. So get used to that, and anything that is not working in your life, you get to get rid of it and remove it. But the emotions that you're holding in your body, that's what you get to transmute and feel. So grounding is so important. I know I keep banging on about this, and in every episode, it's like, get out, stand on the earth, connect with nature, and just feel the energy of Mother Earth coming up into your body and breathing. Breathing is free. Anyone can do it. There's so many different breathing techniques. I've been teaching breathing and meditation for decades, but find your own rhythm and just keep feeling into your body, and notice where the ego wants to attach to something or is taking you off on a tangent. Just notice the thoughts, notice it just floating along like clouds, and just keep releasing and letting go and surrender. So because when you're 100% focused, and I also use this metaphor, we're all riding the wave. You're the surfer on the surfboard. You're riding these waves, and there's some big curly waves that we're riding. So as you're standing on the surfboard and you're riding these waves, you have to be 100% present in your body to maneuver and shift and flow with the wave and the water and the energy, and be present and focused in order to stay up on your surfboard. And then when you're focused in the present moment, then it's like, woohoo, this ride is so much fun. But as soon as you get caught up in the external world of the drama or the chaos or some video on social media, and you get distracted, that's when you fall off, and it hurts. Okay? So just get back on your surfboard and keep riding the wave, and you'll have a great time. And that's the energy that we are in. That's the dynamics that we're all experiencing right now as a soul. And yeah, enough about that. So let's choose a card. I'm going to choose one from the Keepers of Light. And this is all the ascended masters and archangels and all our masters in these cards. And we'll see which master wants to bring a message for you for this last week of November, where we have Thanksgiving. We're also in the last week of Mercury retrograde, and then it goes direct on the weekend. And we're going through this massive soul's evolution, conscious evolution, that we're all experiencing, and where we're going through the death and the rebirth, but the ego has to die. There's two there, Joan of Arc and Saint Germain. Okay, those two jumped out. So we've got both of these, the Joan of Arc and Saint Germain. So Saint Germain is the karma releasing. Yeah, it's also the I am presence, the I am. Anytime you say I am, you're stating that to the universe. I am this. So be aware, again, when I said be aware of the words that you're speaking, is and yeah, or any negative word, because I choose to only speak of that which I choose to come in. So if I gave you an example, well then, yeah, it's delete. But this is where you can catch yourself. Anytime you say, I'm tired, or I'm fat, or I'm ugly, or whatever, and delete, 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 just go delete, delete, delete. I reframe and state what you choose to bring into creation. Okay. And so this is karma releasing. Saint Germain is move beyond the drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. And then we have the Joan of Arc. She is all about truth and revelation and the truth coming to the surface. And that's what we're experiencing right now. And she said, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. And this is where it's speak your truth, stand in your power, and everything that you are speaking about, that's the message you're giving to the universe. It's like, I choose this. And so especially if these fears are coming up, and the beliefs and the triggers are coming up, it's like, what do you choose instead? It's like, oh, okay, yep, there's trauma there. So let me just do some breathing. Let me shift the energy of that. This is why you need that quiet time. This is why you need that stillness time in order to process and journal and breathe through this and feel it in your body. The more you practice this, you'll be able to do it really, really quickly. It's like, oh, there, okay, shift it. So it doesn't need to take days and days or months or years. It's like, as it comes up, it's like you can transmute it. Because remember, it's all energy. You are all energy. You can transmute it as long as you stay focused and present. And so with your journaling, it's like, and I've asked this question of you before, it's like, who am I? So the I am presence, just ask, who am I? Who am I being? And who am I becoming? And here's another example of, if you are triggered and you're reacting to somebody or a situation or getting angry, it's like, oh, who am I being right now? And which part of me is angry? Which part of me is triggered and reacting? So there's some journaling for you, just to deep dive into what truths are coming to the surface for you and what karma is releasing. So both of those cards are perfect, because when you release the karma, when you release the old chapter of your life, then you create more energy, more space for the good to come in. And so you're releasing the old and inviting in the new. And that's exactly what we are creating right now, as we're purging out this old world, purging out the old ways of being. So I'm going to choose an angel guide card. This is a Kyle Gray one. Actually, that was coincidental. Both of these decks are of Kyle Gray. I just realized. And so there you go. Thank you, Kyle Gray. I love your cards, and I have a whole collection, but I have my favorites that are my go-tos. And so, okay, we have joy and contentment. And so joy and contentment, when you speak your truth, right? Release the karma, then you feel joy and connection on a daily basis. That's your true self. That's what you're moving into. That's the embodiment that I was talking about. So, and be here now in order to feel that joy and connection with all our brothers and sisters around you, and feel appreciation and feel gratitude. That's what we're here to do, especially, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving. This is perfect. So enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded and are continually unfolding. A wave of contentment is washing over your life. Contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you are always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing, and do what makes you smile, dance, and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your life fully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully, and through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you are being given an opportunity to experiencing it now. And that's exactly one of the courses that I've put together for you, is the Mojoy Reset. And it's all about regaining your mojoy. So that's on the website, lindabenn.com. And you can always grab that. And there's a bunch of other courses there for you as well. So see what resonates. So check that out. And I'll also put the links in the description as well. So if you find yourself feeling sad, drained, or overwhelmed, know that this is all about to change. In order to usher positive energy into your life, your angels are encouraging you to do what makes you feel alive. Whether you are drawn to pursuing a hobby, spending time in nature, or with loved ones, or even having a digital detox, you are being guided to make those moves now. Anything that makes you feel positive, blessed, and joyful will support you in magnetizing more of these feelings and experiences in your life. Your angels are waiting to shine their light and love on your world. So call on them to bring that love in now. So perfect confirmation of everything that we have been talking about in this episode. If you require extra support, a one-to-one session, go to my website, lindabenn.com. And also, if this resonates with you, please share it with others. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's keep spreading the love and the light. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates Thanksgiving, and sending you much love. Go out, create those miracles and magic, and I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Bye for now.